Hello, everybody. This is the Howl-In podcast. I am one of your hosts, DJ Inspekt, and to my left,
Sleepy Howl.
and we have a special guest. We made it to episode 30, guys. First time ever on the podcast. We have some estrogen. I have over across from me.
Sup?
State your name, please.
My name's Andrea. I go by Caldee.
Oh shit, the bass queen also.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, it's great to have you. We finally got some female presence. As you know, it's been mainly dicks on this podcast.
About time.
It's about time. And who else better to ask than Caldee herself?
And did you notice I didn't do...
You didn't interrupt me?
You know why?
Why?
Because I wanted to be a gentleman for a...
No.
Wow!
For a female guest.
What a, like, fucking...
What
So
a
you
man.
choose her out of all our guests to not be a dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ladies first.
So, Caldee, everyone knows you as a DJ. Well, also, do you produce at
No,
all?
I do not, sadly.
Really?
Soon, one day.
You have Ableton.
I do. I do.
That's a
like
start.
a start.
Yeah.
But I use it to make mixes.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't want to, like... It's so much work when you do it live because if you mess up like in the middle of it, you just have to start all over again.
Yeah.
But with Ableton, I know it takes longer, but like it's
Yeah.
so much cleaner.
Yeah, I've definitely made mixes with a DAW before.
Man, Ableton is just like very... Well, to me, Ableton is very intimidating to look at. Like, because I use Logic, but that seems a bit more easier on the eyes for me. It's like very user-friendly versus Ableton where it's like stacks and stacks of shit. And then you have this whole layout. You have to click certain areas. It changes the grids. So I'm like, yeah, I'll stay with what I know for now until I make EDM music. But your forte, which is still one of my favorite mixes, honestly, is the Amethyst one.
Oh yeah, you always bring that up.
It's just it's sonically beautifully put together as a mix, and I constantly listen. Like it's a timeless piece to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm very turntablist DJ type of DJ. So for just to hear good choice and selection and programming in the mix, it was just, to me, it was beautifully done, and I go back to it from time to time.
Oh, I
With-
should listen to it again.
No,
like
it's
what did I do?
it's honestly it's just very great selection of music that you put together, and I love that type of energy when it comes, like, I don't know,
Disco vibes.
very. It's probably why I like it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can never go wrong with disco. I feel like if I'm booked for like a house show and I'm like tired of like deep house or whatever, I will always go to disco because like how do you not dance to disco?
It's like good feels, very warm, very good. You haven't put out anything recently. I wonder why. Is this just life in general? Like what is it?
Yeah, well, I work a lot. I've had to find new jobs because of the pandemic and like unemployment. But honestly, I got to the point where mixes just weren't doing it for me anymore, and I really wanted to make music, but it's like so many YouTube videos to watch.
We all know
before
that.
I even start something. So I don't know. I've kind of just I save the preparing for mixes for shows and stuff. But if I really like feel passionate about something that I did like for a set, I will recreate it. I do want to recreate my Halloween set for like that drive-in show that I did because
That's the one where
with Jed and Scott.
in Kapolei,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, it was more of like it was kind of like my set for Jana and Miha, like what I was really known for. It's like house, and it has like trap bangers and like melodic stuff, and I just need that on my SoundCloud again. Yeah.
That more energy type of set.
Yeah, like that show energy.
So before we get into the show itself with the drive-in, they call you Caldee. Why Caldee?
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna. I hate it when people ask me because they find out what my first name is. It's my initials. It's super easy. I've had this name since 6th grade. It was my Tumblr URL since 6th grade.
Oh my God.
Exactly. So nobody can steal the same from me. Literally, like it's me, but it's my initials. It stands for Claudia Andrea Lay Diasis. I used to go by Drea D in 6th grade, so I took the D-E-E part from that and just added it to Cal.
The first three
Yeah, because
initials.
Calda sounds weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just did
It's like a guy's
Caldee.
name.
Yeah, like that's weird. So Caldee just sounded like
Yeah.
a lot better.
Hmm.
So that's how that happened.
It's honestly a dope name.
Yeah, called. Like I honestly thought that was your real name.
Yeah.
People thought that was my like real name, and I was like, "What? Who are you? Why are you calling me this?" It was weird.
Also, you had a what is it? The Instagram issue thing that happened.
Ew, my stalker.
What?
Oh, I had like a fan page. It was called "Call Me Caldee" or Caldee Call Me, whatever, which one. But somebody made this page, and we still can't figure it out.
You don't know who it is?
No, we still don't know who it is, and he's not active anymore. My old roommate would send him photos of me at home.
Oh no.
And it was so
That's
annoying.
creepy.
Wait,
Yes.
Your old roommate would send.
As a joke, because he's a clown. Like, he would just,
Oh, okay.
it would be like, I would be at bevy, drunk as fuck, and like, he'd send photos of me to that page, and I don't know, it was weird. And he would be
Okay.
like, the page would be like, my girlfriend knows I love you, and like, she also loves you, and I was
Holy
like,
smoke.
okay.
Nothing very
Nothing
Predatorial.
aggressive.
That's-
no.
okay.
That's
okay.
to be expected, though, right?
Yeah,
Being in the
he's-
industry.
Yeah,
I never
but
met
he was
anyone
always
doing
like
that.
promoting my page, like my flyers and stuff. I appreciate that.
It's a
but,
level of flattery, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, no one follows him, so
It-
like,
it
what's
rides-
the point? You know?
It rides the fine line of flattery and creepy.
Yep.
So let's go into the whole Kapolei show. How was that? Like going from no gigs, because I know you played often, almost
Yeah,
weekly,
yeah.
to no gigs at all because of the pandemic, and then
So
going back
sad.
to play this drive-in. How was the energy of this drive-in show? Because it's like weird, right?
It was weird. It's like, so the whole thing was you're supposed to stay in your car or in your little air bubble, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I got there, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like the loudest setup ever. Like, Republic's kind of loud, but like, for a drive-in show, like an outdoor show, is really loud. And when music is loud, like the energy is strong there. 'Cause
Yes.
you feel it, like you literally feel the music.
Mhm.
So the energy was good, but like, you can't really have people right in the front of the rails.
Mhm.
So it was kind of weird. You had to like really look out for people and like see if they're dancing or not to kind of read the
So
crowd.
like instead of like them yelling like ah, it's more like honks and stuff.
No, people were outside of their car.
What?
So people were breaking
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, we're past it. Don't worry.
they were. I already have it, so too bad. They were out of their cars, and you're not supposed to mingle and stuff, but they were still kind of like lurking everywhere and just breaking rules.
Right.
So I got to see people like dance and stuff, and at one point, like I think my friends fucking just went for the rail, and like
Oh my
few people followed
God.
them, and then they got in trouble when they got sent back to their cars. But it was cool. I mean, like what you said, I was really like on it with gigs before the pandemic. I was having weekly shows and at house and bookings and stuff, and then it just stopped. So I was so excited to be booked for this. I was like hoping. I had heard about a drive-in, and I didn't know if it was going to be like Audiophile or Electric Palms or whatever. And I just really wanted to contact whoever was doing it, and I was like, please have me. But I didn't know, and Santino had just come up to me and was like, you want to do this? And I was like, yes, duh.
Like
So
no questions
Yeah.
asked. Just put me on already.
Yep. And it was cool because it was all locals. And
Yes.
no headliner at all. We were the headliners, so it was cool because we could just go as hard as we wanted. Because for shows you
Yeah.
have to like tone it down a little
Yeah.
Mhm.
to respect the headliner. So it was, we all went hard,
It was
no
pretty.
matter what time it was.
Yo, pause.
Awesome.
Yep.
So how is it like? How was the turnout for an all local show for a drive-in? Was it like
It was
packed?
sick. It was so packed.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I didn't doubt it at all because like people were
Cooped up.
looking. Yeah, exactly. Like they would do anything to go out. So people, it was sold out, I think, or something. Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was almost, but
Yeah, I think a couple of my friends went.
yeah.
Even almost sold out is tight for an all local show.
Yeah, and like not everyone really knew who was playing, but they just went because they wanted to party. So it was an easy sell.
Nice. And were you the only female on the lineup?
Yui
Yui
was there too, but she was the other night.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
had 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
Shit. I wanted to do that party, but I wasn't asked. I'm just kidding. being that I see in the industry, like, it's very cutthroat with the industry we're in, and a lot of times it tends to be cliquish and whatnot. But I see with you ladies, you guys pretty much are all like close friends, or if not close friends, you guys are very well civil with each other because you guys did an all girls night at Bevy.
Oh my God. That was for Shua Ting's anniversary.
Oh, nice.
So it was hosted by Titabyte and Gnarly.
Yeah, so you, Tita, Zax, was Yui there?
No, we couldn't make it that night. It was we were missing Shy Shawnee too. It was me, Titabyte, Nara, Zax. Wow, my head's blanking out. My headache is kicking in.
Prior to this show, she had mimosas, so we digress.
Excuse my headache and my brain at 50%. But it was so fun. That was the most belligerent I've ever been in public. And now I just crave to be in Bevy all the time for that energy. Like, no matter what, I'll be crazy at Bevy just because of that night. That was the worst hangover of my life, too.
Jesus.
But it was so worth it. It was so worth it.
By the way, Bevy is one of the, I guess it's not a club. It's like a lounge bar area. Lounge bar area here in Hawaii.
They have good food.
Yeah.
Good cocktails.
Really? I've only been there once, and it was to see someone spin, but it wasn't like I ordered anything.
Yeah.
It was just to go
They're
show
open
support.
now. They've been open this whole time. They had like outside seating, and their food always looks good. They
Yeah,
have,
but
like,
it's reservation only.
you can hit them up on Instagram anytime.
Really?
Yeah, because that's what I did.
When I went there, I was supposed to watch Thursday nights with the homies Tech and Taco because they do albino. I couldn't get in because I didn't make a reservation.
Oh, for that?
Yeah.
I thought for shows you could just go in.
No, like you have to be seated at a table. At a
Oh,
certain
was this
table.
recent? Like
Yeah.
after? Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah,
And
it
this is like
sucks.
before the pandemic, so you could just go into Bevy.
Oh, I haven't gone pre. So
Well, it's fun there.
I know I keep hearing about it, and I should go one day.
Yeah, you should.
But yeah, also you've been DJing for how long?
Ew, since 2015.
Ill.
I had to think. I was like, I feel old, but I'm not. I'm like the youngest one. Oops. It's been a long time.
2015.
That's about 6
6
years.
years. Damn, that long?
6 years.
I thought it was shorter than that.
Yeah, I didn't really get into the scene like with everyone else. I started at Lulu's.
Oh, okay.
I started at Lulu's Waikiki. I literally, I DM'd Scott. Ew, another ew. I
Here we
DM'd
go,
Scott.
here
I
we
was
go.
like,
Wait, what's
hey.
why it was
Be-
just-
because Scott's like my brother and it's a
Okay.
love-hate relationship. So ew, Scott. I DM'd him and I was like, what's it take to be like on the flyers and like have gigs, shows, and be at the bar or whatever? And I was 20. I was like 19 or 20. I DM'd him because I was playing for a frat at UH. That's how I really started. I was playing for tailgates. I was the only girl because my ex taught me how to DJ.
Here we go.
So I claimed the stage after he left. But he graduated and then I got kicked out by the frat and I was like, I'm never going to DJ again. Who's going to hire me? Whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like so upset. So I DM'd Scott and then he was like, oh, it's open format. You can just come to Lulu's and check it out. And that's how I learned how to play on CDJs too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's
Lulu's.
after that, the gigs came.
Huh.
Where else have you played besides Lulu's?
Oh, Boda Cafe.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I had to start there. Boda Cafe, hired by the guys downstairs, Redefined.
I'll go for it.
Because one night I went to Ginza, and I wasn't even old enough, but they were like, "Oh yeah, this girl DJs," and they're like, "Oh, okay." Like I got introduced to like Evan and them, and they were like,
Wait!
"Oh,
You weren't even of age, and they let you in?
maybe."
Wow! What?
Oh wait, I was 18, so you can go to Ginza, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yes. You can go to Ginza. I didn't drink because I didn't want to get anybody in trouble or anything. I mean, I already drank before that, but like,
Just out yourself on the pod.
yeah, but I didn't drink at Ginza. But that's how I met the race sauce guys. And then I got booked for Boda.
So long ago.
I just have like honey flyers in my head right
I know
now.
when I think of race sauce, I think of honey.
Yep.
And Vice
That's
nightclub.
I was booked for honey. So Lulu's and honey were my first gigs and booze cruises from random people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was doing that. It was crazy. I was doing I would do Lulu's, but I would do the booze cruise first and go to Lulu's and then do an artistry gig after in like one night.
That's
I
the
was
life of
I was
a working DJ.
feeling I felt so badass and I was like so young and I was like I can't even drink here.
It's like I can't drink here, but I work here and I make
Yep.
money.
Exactly.
That's so tight. I guess everybody has like their own level of grind because I would do stuff like that, but mine is more on a corporate level.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll do like
I
corporate
feel that.
gigs and then do like a mobile and then go to a club.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Mobile is where the money's at. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Like clubs, yeah, cool. Like it's for exposure, but if you want to make real money, you do weddings. You do
hell
first
yeah.
birthdays, corporate gigs. I got into that years later, and like I think the fanciest one I did was playing for the founder of Four Seasons on Hawaii for New Year's Eve.
Damn.
I don't know how I got that gig. Yeah, dude.
Make it
It was
rain.
like 2 hours for like or something. I don't know. And I was just there.
Wait, how much for what?
It was a lot of money.
We don't have to get specific, but it was more than what
It-
you make at a club within the month.
Definitely. Yeah. I think I got that gig from somebody at Lulu's because they were like, "Oh, you DJ? My brother works for Four Seasons and they're looking for a DJ." And I was like, "Okay, book me."
Oh my
It was
god.
it was the best one.
I mean, I've done my fair share of like gigs. Mm-hmm. It's called it. Oh, what's up, man?
Cute bag.
Young coach stepped in the building. Sorry for the little interruption, but Caldee, Coda.
Hello.
But yeah, it's these corporate gigs like when you
It's the
DJ for
one.
Four Seasons, when you do Maserati,
Oh.
Cadillac, all those. Be like, they ask you what's your price.
Yeah, go for it. Just name
shoot a
$1
number.
million an hour.
$100 million.
Just go for it. But it's so hard. It was hard for me to figure out my price because one, I'm a girl. You don't. I feel like a lot of people were saying you need to up your price because
Yeah.
you're a girl and
Yes.
it's rare. And I was like, but I feel bad because they just started, but they don't know that.
They don't need to.
I know, but
Yeah. What? Why do they?
I was going like
Fuck
I don't
this.
know, 50 an hour, and they're like, what are
Get
you
the
doing?
bag.
100 an hour.
Oh.
And then it was like, oh, 150, 200, and I was like,
Honestly,
now
if it
I
was
don't know.
Four Seasons, you could have said easily $2,000.
Oh, I know.
Mhm.
They
Maybe
had their
three.
price already.
Oh, they had their price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So
I know,
I'll
too
bleep it.
mad.
How much was it?
I think it was for like 2 hours.
Make sure you bleep that.
I'm gonna bleep that. Don't worry. But anyway, as a girl, right? We talk about this a lot amongst our DJs. Like, you know, being a girl in the industry, you have so many like privileges. Do you believe that? And do you use that to your advantage sometimes, or is that like I'm a girl, but I still work as hard as all these other boys?
Okay. I hear that a lot, but I feel like maybe I don't see it. Like I don't feel this special treatment. Maybe
Really?
because I work with my friends. Like I'm
Okay,
friends
okay.
with Santino, friends with Scott. So like the booking is just like as homies and not like, oh, you're a girl, we'll book you.
Shout out Scotty Deuces.
Shout out Deuces and Jetsam.
Use their government names on the phone.
Scott. His last name.
Scotty doesn't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I feel a special treatment, but I also don't feel like I'm working as hard as you. I deserve equal treatment, you know, like maybe I haven't been in the scene for too long, you know, like and or maybe I wasn't in the scene early enough to feel any like I don't know.
I
Like
think
it
6
wasn't
years
equal
is
treatment.
Yeah, 6
you're
years.
you're a
is very-
veteran
Yeah.
at that point.
Wow.
Past 5.
I still
yeah.
feel like I just started like last year.
Which is good. That's a good feeling to keep.
Yeah, I still feel like I haven't.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Because you don't want to become jaded.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've been.
You don't
I've
want to
been
feel like
here.
you're the shit.
Yeah.
And like I own this scene. Like I'm somebody.
That's
Because it's
when
like
you start falling.
there's like other DJs that have been doing it for like 25 to 30 years. You know, so what is 6 years to that in
Exactly.
comparison?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, with you as like spinning music, I know you do a lot of EDM. No, I wouldn't say EDM. I say like house, right?
What
Your
is
preference.
EDM?
What is
What is
EDM?
Yeah.
What is
I mean,
What even is EDM? House. Yeah.
it's a whole black
I used
hole.
to. I remember I was at Hawaiian Brian's for the Miha show, and somebody introduced me to Omiya. Oh, what is it? What is their name?
Omiya?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Scott was like, "Yeah, she's a house DJ," and I was like,
Are you talking about Coletto?
"The dude, aren't there? It's like a couple.
Collective.
Oh, it's a collective. I only knew about a couple.
There was like, oh well, at a point when I first met them, there was like 3 of them.
oh, okay.
Or 4. Sorry, 4.
It was the last one who stayed on island.
So Taylor and George.
Yes, George.
Yeah.
George. I met
Of
George
the
and
jungle.
Oh my god. They live in like Texas now, I think.
yes,
Yeah.
they are still in Texas. And Scott was like, "She's a house DJ," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I literally just played a trap set. Like, what are you talking about?"
Why are you pigeonholing me?
Yeah, and they were just branding me as a house DJ, and Scott was like, "You should just be a house DJ. I think it suits you." And I was like,
How you gonna
No.
tell me what to do?
exactly. I was like, no, that just made me want to play even more trap. And I kept going for like trap bookings.
So you don't classify yourself as a one genre DJ.
No, I hate
just,
that.
You're just like, I'm a DJ, I play whatever.
Yeah, open format, I guess. But that's how I resonated with Miha a lot. Like when I got booked for that, I like nearly cried because she's all about like fuck a genre. You know, you can't push me in a corner. So I really felt that, and I was like, I'm gonna play this, and my sets would be like trap and house and future bass and whatever in one. So they know that I'm not just like one genre.
Is that like, do you go off of, obviously you go off the events you're booked for, like I'm going to play this way because I'm opening for this, but as a club DJ as well, were you able to play freely or do you still put sets together like for the
For
whole
club
night?
gigs?
Yeah, for club gigs.
No, I just I
Off the dome.
download. I just download whatever. Like I would literally go on iTunes and go in the charts and see like what's
Well, that's
trending.
smart. That's
Yeah.
smart.
Because I get behind on like hip hop and stuff and like what's in because I hate the radio. Like I hate listening to the radio because it's the same shit over and over again. So I have to dig into that part of music for like house and Ginza and whatever because the people who go to clubs that's what they're listening to, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what they're gonna dance to. So I just download whatever. I go to a DJ pool and download the intros, whatever, and I just and then I find out at the club how it sounds like, and I'm like, oh shit, this works. This is cool.
Yeah.
And I'm performing for myself because I'm like, I'm surprised by
surprise
how these
yourself.
songs
you don't even
sound
listen
like.
to the song, just download. Almost
I
trial
don't.
by fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that's so daring. I have to at least listen to the song.
Oh no, I'm just like, I heard this before, whatever, it works.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so.
What is mixing in key?
Facts.
I mean,
It's all about energy.
Yeah, people at the club don't know. They're like
Oh, yeah.
tone deaf,
Yeah.
probably. Like,
Yeah,
who
for-
cares?
No, I mean, I don't mix by key either, but I need to at least know what the song sounds like.
It's funnier though. Like you could be playing a Mariah Carey song next to a Pop Smoke song, and it somehow works when you drop the vocals. And you're like, oh shit, this is fire. That's how you know it works.
A Mariah Carey song to a Pop Smoke song. So you're talking about All I Want for Christmas into like Dior.
I'm not Mass Funk. I don't play that song.
Oh!
That song is reserved.
Shots fired in the bum of the club.
That song is reserved for Mass Funk.
Oh my god.
That's all his. He claims that song for sure.
No
matter what month it is.
We're turning this bitch to Christmas.
It's June. It's Christmas.
Hey man, Christmas in July is a thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I wish it was Christmas every day.
Fuck.
I would be playing that Cascade album every day if I could.
Which album?
The Christmas album.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that.
Yeah, what do you
Christmas
mean? It's the
album.
best one.
I forgot.
I wait like for November to come so I can start playing it again.
Oh, you don't do the Filipino thing?
What do you mean?
Where Christmas
Celebrate,
starts in
start, like-
September?
No, I don't. I would because of this album.
Damn, I need to tap into my Filipino side.
bro.
From September
If you
to
go
December.
No cap. You
It's
go
birthday.
to the Philippines.
I mean, it's birthday.
It's birthday?
There goes my brain again.
There's the mimosas kicking
There it
in.
is.
No cap. If you go to the Philippines and it's September, the first day, the entire malls, everything is Christmas. There's no such thing as Halloween. There's no such thing as Thanksgiving.
Lights
It's
go
Christmas.
up as soon
Yup.
as it's September.
So for the next 3 to 4 months.
It's Christmas.
Yep.
Bro, it's kind of
And
badass.
it takes them a few months to like take the stuff down. So it's like
So
half
all
the
year round.
Yep.
It's just, they just leave it up.
Christmas is just
They're like,
6 months
September's in 3 months. We might as well just leave it up.
long. Yep.
Facts. No, anyway, going back. So you would literally just trial by fire. Oh, this sounds good. Oh, I know this song though, but let's try it anyway.
Yeah, it's funny hearing it in the queue, like right before you fire it to the speakers, and you're like, "Oh
my
shit, okay."
God.
And then you can hear, like, you could physically like see me like gigging at it, and then, but they can't hear it yet.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, "Oh shit,"
Yeah.
it's
I
funny.
definitely
miss
do that.
Do-
All the time.
What is your most funniest memory from those club days
Oh no.
that you can remember?
I mean, I think Ginza was just like I was there to play and then I leave. Lulu's, it was mostly playing for drunk uncles or like drunk tourists.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Military dudes.
Yeah, I don't think I've had like funny moments. More like, I don't know. Let's
Interesting
see.
experiences.
Oh, I was playing like really ratchet songs in Lulu's, and this old man came up to me and was like, "What are you doing playing this music? You're an Asian girl. What?" And I was like,
Oh shit.
"Okay, like what?" She was like, "You're a nice Asian girl," and I was like, "I don't know. I like the song. I don't know what it was, but it was like really ratchet. Like,
It was an old guy.
yeah." He was just like, "Why, young lady? What are you doing?"
What are you
I was like,
doing
I don't know. I'm getting paid
at
for
Lulu's? You're like,
You're 16 and you're playing ratchet, vulgar music.
this. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm getting paid for this. You can't tell me anything. Like,
yeah.
This is my job.
yep, that was.
No,
pretty
Shouldn't you
much
be
it.
hooked to life support or something? no,
How are you walking?
No, I had a similar experience. H&M in Waikiki, we did their grand opening, and was it H&M? I think it was
Yeah.
H&M. Yeah, I think it was H&M. And one of the ladies, one of the tourists, obviously white, she comes in and she's like, "Oh my God, you guys are playing all this, hip hop music and electric, whatever, techno music, and we're in Hawaii. You should be playing Hawaiian music." I'm
Ew.
like, "Girl,
Ew.
just go enjoy the store."
Can you imagine
Shop
playing
tea
like contemporary Hawaiian or something?
Yeah.
I mean, we do it for weddings.
Yeah, but like H&M,
Yeah, like-
you picture like house, and like when you're in H&M, you'll hear house or like hip hop or not Hawaiian music.
Yeah. Like it's depending on the atmosphere, but like you said, these people don't know.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're very.
They should be DJs because they
yeah.
know how to read a crowd so well.
Oh, let's not get into that conversation.
Everybody's a DJ till it's time to DJ.
Oh,
Facts. Facts.
that's so true. Till you get to mix and key.
That's the word of the phrase of the day. Mix in key.
What is mixing and key? What is?
So how are you doing now? Now things are opening up. Are you getting calls back for the clubs?
No, I'm waiting for House to open. That's my favorite.
I thought House like shut down.
Wait, don't tell me that. I don't know.
The thing is not even on the.
No.
Outside anymore.
I'm so sad. They never
Damn.
told me anything. I was just waiting. And the last thing I asked them, like, do we really have to wait for the alcohol thing to end at 2 a.m. or
Mhm.
whatever? They're like, yeah, because we need sales to keep the rent up. And I was like, oh. So I don't know. I haven't been booked for club stuff. Only like shows for Hawaiian Brian's, for Audiophile, or Twitch stuff online mostly.
Man, because I remember you guys would do the mean mugs for the house promo
Yeah, we
flyers.
took that downstairs. The
That's
photos.
crazy.
What are they? The UFC fight cards.
Yeah, the fight cards. I'm like, here I am waiting. I'm like, when am I gonna get invited to play at house?
Oh,
it's like
dude.
waiting.
Yeah, they had Javi. They had
everybody but me.
I know.
I was
It would
like, what the fuck?
It's weird because like you play places like Bar 35, right? And like
Yeah.
your turntable. It's like you should be invited.
No, but I mean, I get it. The people that owned House was the people that own Ginza and the same people that own District. So they're very tight niche of people.
They have their own like roster for sure.
So
Yeah.
I get it, but I'm like, the homies are there.
I know,
Yeah.
and they're always there. They're like big supporters of House. So
And House was such a pretty venue. Like it wasn't district, but it was like a scaled down, more
it was.
fancier.
It was cute inside, like with the lights and stuff. It was
Yeah.
more
very
decorated.
hippie.
And like the red room, it's like a speakeasy almost.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was,
And they
it
had
was nice.
sushi there.
In red room.
No.
Oh,
in house.
in general.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I never went for food.
Oh, yeah. They had sushi there, and I was like, "You can order sushi here?" They're like,
That's
yeah.
oh.
At a
I wish you
certain
could
time.
do that all the way till midnight.
Oh no,
and
you
just
cannot.
eat while you're playing.
That'd be badass.
Yep.
That's like playing at Lucky Strike, except with a crowd.
Oh. Ooh, sushi while you're playing. I used to eat McDonald's fries while I play at Ginza.
The thing with Ginza, and I don't know. Do you remember Ginza's DJ setup?
You're just in
Yeah.
that box.
Yeah, it was weird. So you walk into the club, and your setup is there, and everyone can walk around you to go to the dance
Yeah.
floor. Do you remember that?
or they can be behind you
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that little booth area.
I don't know if you were old enough, but there was a club called the M.
I wasn't. Or
Yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't. I came to the islands 2014.
Why? When did
Oh,
M
wait.
shut down?
Wait a minute.
Wait. Before we get into that, wait, what was your?
M shut down when? 2016?
I think 2015,
Okay.
2016. Okay, going back to you. Wait, you
Did
moved
you
here?
think I was from here?
No, but I thought you lived here like for a majority of your life.
No, since 2014 for college.
Where
Let's
you-
go back. Let's scale back this conversation. Hold up. So where are you originally from?
Oh, that's a tough question. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and then
Okay.
I moved to California when I was 10 in 2006,
Oh, nice.
and then moved to here 2014.
To go to UH.
So you spent like a third of your life in the Philippines, a third of your life in
Very spread out. Well, now I'm here longer.
Right.
I've been here for longer.
Weren't you supposed to move back to California?
Yeah, and then COVID happened,
Mm.
and then LA still doesn't have their shit together, so I'm here.
Yeah.
Wait, are you still going eventually move to California?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, it's gonna be hard to leave because of like I've established this name in this community.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm really leaving all that behind to be a stranger in another music scene.
Well, what part of California?
LA. I mean, my family's in the Bay Area, but like it's so expensive there.
Oh yes. Well, it's kind of expensive in LA too.
Yeah, well, it's just you have more options like to go inland and like find a cheaper area. And because I want to live in like the city in San Francisco if I could, but it's so expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're moving out to LA just because it's better opportunity musically.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much going out there.
Do you have any friends or anybody out there that you know of?
I bet like I feel like everybody's in LA. Like you either move from like from here to Vegas or LA, or people in the Bay move to LA just for opportunities, really. But I do have a lot of friends in LA.
Oh, nice. So at least you're not like, oh, this complete stranger. I don't know anybody.
Yeah, and I've been there a few times, but I don't really know where everything is. But at least I'm like familiar with some areas.
Oh, sick. Okay. So with that, what are you currently doing now? Just with music. It doesn't have to be personal.
I was gonna say I don't want to. My job as a
Oh,
waitress.
no.
I'm kidding. Well, I just finished building a studio with my boyfriend Nick. Shout out Subtle. And I'm just waiting to really test out my whole thing, my setup for Twitch. I wanted to stream since like fucking October,
But
it's so expensive to like get everything. I didn't have a deck, didn't have speakers, everything, like literally nothing.
wait, you had no DJ setup?
Well, I had like a little S2,
Oh,
and then
okay,
that
okay.
broke on me in the middle of a gig at Bar 35,
Ay,
and then that was
hello.
it.
Damn.
That was it.
Wait,
I brought a controller to Bar 35. That's right.
but they have a setup.
I don't know how to use turntables.
Oh, that's right. Javi taught you later on. I totally
Yes.
forgot.
I still have his stuff.
So you know how to use turntables now.
Barely. I like panic when the needle's like close.
It's as
and
easy
I'm like,
as this.
"Ah."
This is the difference
It's like,
between
Is
CDJs
this the one
and
that's
turntables.
playing, or is this the
I
one?
know, and it's just so intimidating. But I slowly got it. But like, I had to play off of his library because my Serato doesn't work on my laptop. So imagine not knowing what you're doing here and not knowing what music is in this library. And I just like had to do it because I was booked for the gig.
You're just out in open water, just like trying
drowning.
to tread. Like,
and Javi's there with a like little float with
yeah.
his laptop.
He's like, "Don't worry, Caldee, I got you."
I think
And
those
it's
are those are the best experiences.
That's how you
though, right?
learn. That's literally
Yeah.
how I learned, like by being thrown in the
Thrown
fire
in the
for
fire,
sure.
For sure.
Oh man, how many times I honestly should be like darker because of how many times I've been in the fire. Like, oh my
I should
god.
be bacon right now.
No, literally fried.
It was stressful, but
You
at
come
least
out
I
of
learned.
Phoenix.
But yeah, I didn't have anything. But it took me so many months to like get everything that I needed. And now I have everything. Just gotta test it out. But I keep putting it aside because it's like once you start Twitch, like you have to go for it, you know, like
Yes.
really build your audience and just
Be a
give it your all.
personality.
And I'm
Right,
like
right.
trying to push it because I'm scared. Like, what if nobody watches it? And
No, I don't think
that's-
so.
That's just the building process,
I
right?
know.
I think you have a level of support out here that you would have at least of like 10,
5.
15. No, I would say
Somebody-
more than 5.
Like I'll have views, but I just want it to be like a really established thing, and it'll take time for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm just scared to start it. Like same thing with producing. I'm scared that I won't be
Yeah.
good at it. But it's something that you need to work on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
To get good at it.
Yep.
And
So-
imagine you start now. What are we? April. What's today? April 20.
2021. It's the 16th.
Oh wait.
Is it?
Oh,
It's the
today-
19th. Oh my
19th,
God.
19th.
April 19th. Imagine if you start now, 3 years from now, April 19th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
4
How-
years. But okay,
how-
I feel like
how
I
good?
came so late into the streaming thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody was doing it during the lockdown, and I was just watching everybody else do it. I'm
Yeah.
scared that places are going to be open, and I'm going to be at home streaming while everyone is out watching actual DJs at clubs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Well, I
Then
mean,
it's just the balance.
I just got to find the right time to do it
Mhm.
to where I can catch people at home,
mm-hmm.
comfy, you know, and like so they have time to watch me.
Mm.
I think it's more or less like because I don't even when clubs open up, I don't think streaming's going anywhere. Going from even before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's always been a thing.
Yeah, it's always been a thing. So
That's
you
true.
start any time, as long as you stay consistent on it, it would grow and be a thing for you. Because
Mm-hmm.
I hear some DJs, like friends of mine, they're like, "Are you going back to the club?" They're like, "Fuck no! I make more money off my subscriptions and or anything on
That's true.
Yeah.
a 3-hour stream versus driving to a club, getting paid $150 for like an hour, and then driving back." I could stay home in my underwear, stream for 3 hours, and make like 3, 4, 5 times that.
That's true. I forgot you can make money off Twitch. That's
Yeah.
also one of the things I'm trying to get into because like it's a good side hustle
Mm-hmm.
without you needing to leave your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doing what you love.
exactly.
So you, when is the tentative date?
What is it now? April 19th. I'm trying to set it up by the end of this month.
Forget the Twitch stuff. I want to hear some Caldee production.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, that's gonna be like never. I'm kidding. I'll give it a few months, but I think I should start by next month. Like no later than next month for sure. Because I have no other excuse but to test it out. I mean,
Plus, the podcast
That's
is
it.
airing, so people are going to hear you say next month.
oh, and now I have to be held accountable.
Hold yourself accountable.
Oh no.
So with production, too, we'll go over that with, because your boyfriend, Subtool, he produces. By the way, his Surf Mesa made me actually like that song, that flip, that lo-fi flip.
I said that. I hate the original.
Yeah, I don't
Not
like
the Frank
it.
Sinatra, but Surf Mesa's
Yeah.
version.
No hate on Surf Mesa. You know.
All hate to Val. All hate to this man.
Wait, so you have so many established producers around you?
I'm surrounded by
Yeah.
producers, and it pisses me off sometimes, and sometimes it's really like it motivates me.
Yeah.
Like I'd be around Daju, Subtool, fucking Scott for
Deuces, yeah.
sure, and now Zax is producing. Literally everybody around
And
me is
Illusions.
producing.
You've never sat down
Yes,
with any of
Thomas.
them? I mean, I'm sure you and
So
Subtool
the-
sit down.
Yeah, no, the one person that really is trying to force me to produce is Scott. Like
Oh.
he's like my brother, and he's just like, you need to do this. Like you need to watch this video. You need to study this. You
Right.
need to start with this music theory. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, relax. I'm trying to go on my own pace. And I told him, I straight up like, because he teaches Ableton classes to everybody in the community.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to do your classes because I don't want to be taught by a man. And I don't want anybody.
I am an independent
woman. I just don't want anybody to take credit for.
Oh, you want to teach yourself.
Yes. And I'm really stubborn about that. And it's going to take longer if I don't accept help. But everyone's like, I can teach you. Like, Nick's always like, I can show you how to do this, that. But I'm like, but I don't want anyone to show me how to do anything. I literally just want to learn on my own.
I feel that. I mean, you want to make a name for yourself in the industry, right?
Yeah, and I feel like they're going to influence my sound, but I don't want that. I just want to really want it to come to me. And I don't want to, like, if I put out a track, they're like, I taught her that.
Right,
like, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely, especially in the electronic world, producing is a huge part of making a name for yourself. I mean, it only helps.
Yeah, it's so much better if you're playing your own tracks, because, like, you can have more of a following, too.
Yeah.
Because it's your own sound. It's, like, your own language. And it's going to be so fun to see, like, people react to that.
Yeah.
So if you were to make music, what kind of music would you want to make?
Oh, man, my Gemini side is, like, acting up. I feel like I have a billion personalities when it comes to music.
Okay.
Like, I want to be, like, a female Kenny Beats. I want to be, like, Whipped Cream or, like, Alice in Wonderland. But I also want to do, like, house stuff. Like, literally everything that I play.
Yeah, so kind of like how you DJ.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
But it's so hard to, like, be big that way because you know how, like, you have to be attached to one genre. It's kind of
so
hard
they
to,
say.
Yeah, so they say. But I feel like that's what I noticed, you know. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Diplo's like literally a god, so
As long as you're making dope music, I feel like how could you not?
Yeah. I just have to know, like, well, we'll see. We'll see what will happen. But I'm leaning towards, like, hip hop.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, like, a lot of my friends, like, in the electronic scene, they see me as, like, house or, like, electronic. But if you ask, like, Ashley, like, my roommates, she will say, like, I see you producing, like, Missy Elliott stuff. Like, for sure, because that's what I play at home.
I would say for any producer beginning, start making hip-hop beats. Like
it's a good stepping stone, yeah.
They're very simple.
It's in everything.
Most of the time,
like, yeah.
And... yeah, you get that. You learn how to structure a beat, especially if you're trying to get into EDM. Start with hip hop beats.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. Kenny Beats is my teacher online.
Yeah.
Hey,
you better watch out. Kenny Beats gonna come back and be like, I taught her sound.
Oh, no.
Oh man,
I'm fine. At least he's acknowledging me.
Yeah.
It's like, at least it's Kenny.
I would let Kenny Beats take credit.
Hell yeah.
I would let Kenny Beats
That's
take
my
credit.
teacher. I'm his spawn.
So you just been watching, like, YouTube tutorials
Shout out
and
Pack.
watching streams of how to create. What I guess that goes with anything. I used to be like that, where it's like you're very reluctant to do anything, and my fear is basically I'm not gonna finish. I won't finish what I start. And so I understand to a point where it's like why you are very I want to do this like for my own pacing, because I get it when people tell you how to do things and you should sound like this and it should sound like this. So I understand it's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Hey, we were just talking about Kenny Beats. Do you know what I'm gonna say? What's his motto?
What is his motto?
Don't overthink shit.
Don't overthink shit. Just do it.
That LED sign so bad.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
So, yeah, just create. You know?
That's a good one. Just create, but like the Nike font.
Just do it. Just create.
And like a sound wave at the bottom.
Ooh.
Oh.
We need to make sure.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about is like you're very good at aesthetically pleasing simple logos and stuff like that, because I see you create like
I make flyers, dude.
Yeah, that's
randomly.
what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was gonna hit you up like, yo, can you make me some stuff?
Oh yeah, dude.
She got the
you
flyers.
That's what 4 years of being in yearbook does to you.
In year
in
one?
high school. I was an editor for like 2 years, so I made 2 books, and that's how I learned how to do all
So
that.
you got the Photoshop on lock.
It's InDesign, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a very important skill even in this industry.
Because you can make your own thing. You don't have to
Yeah.
hire
Yeah.
people for it. Yeah. And it's your idea on your own, like
Yeah.
visual flyer thing. Yeah.
Become as well-rounded as possible.
Yeah, to have your own idea and image brought to life,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to go through a third party for that.
Yeah.
Because-
Because you don't have to explain it to anybody else. You just have to do
You know
it yourself.
exactly what you want.
Yep.
You do
Because
it.
I'm like, I don't fucking know how to do this shit.
There are tutorials. See, I could be doing this with producing, like looking up tutorials,
Right.
but it's different.
Do you feel like you don't have enough time though? Like when
Hell
it comes
yeah.
to hell yeah.
In
Quit your
general.
jobs.
Yeah, literally with anything. Like I don't even have time to like. I was gonna soak my feet in Epsom salt last night, but I was too tired.
Yo, I've tried that for the very first time. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, like just your feet or your whole body.
Oh, my whole body.
Yeah.
Like I could I was working at Walmart at a time, and someone asked for salt, like bathing salt. I was like, so I brought them to the Morton salt, the cooking salt.
No.
Yeah, so they're like, oh no.
I'm gonna boil myself.
No, yeah. So I didn't know what they were talking about. So they're like, no, Epsom salt. So I was like, okay, what is that? So I looked it up, and I went to the aisle, and I was looking at it. I was like, oh, it's a therapy thing, right? So I was like, I'm gonna try this.
I don't know what it is. Like the science behind it. It's like something in your body and the salt, and it's better if it's lavender.
Oh
Like
yes,
scent.
yes.
He's like, yeah, I know. Have you ever?
I
done
see your
it?
stories and how you do your therapy stuff.
Yeah.
I pay attention.
Salt. That's all you need. But have you tried those like pods where you go in like the floating thing,
No.
and it's just like it takes away your senses. Like you can't see, can't hear, can't feel anything
we have
you're.
that here?
Yeah, it's in Hawaii Kai.
Oh, it's like a chamber, right?
Yes, you're in a
You just float in
pod
water.
and it's pitch black. You can't hear anything. Oh, I guess you can hear anything. And you're floating, and the water's super salty, and you don't even have to like try to float.
Is it called a hyperbolic chamber?
No, that's
I
in
d-
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know
No,
what
I
it's
think that's a real
called.
thing, right?
No, the hyperbolic chamber? That's in Dragon Ball Z.
What is?
Oh,
It's like dream sleep
Young Coach
or
is on it.
something. I
Dream
don't know.
sleep?
But it's
Is that the one where they
supposed to be-
study your brainwaves?
No. This is for like for body aches and stuff. If you have
Oh, okay, okay,
major
okay.
body aches, you go in there and you're supposed to come out like all refreshed.
Mhm.
But I was just freaked out the whole time.
He told
It
you.
was you're in a Dragon Ball Z
What the
chamber.
fuck? I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z.
Same.
Ooh, don't say that on the pod, bro.
Where did you get that from? That word?
I'm pretty sure I heard
Hyperbolic.
because I'm pretty sure.
Hypernormalized.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan has one.
Has one.
Isn't he a Dragon Ball fan?
I have no idea.
He has one, but you're in this thing and you're supposed to be relaxed. But I was freaked out,
Mhm.
and I couldn't keep my head above, like just right, and the water kept going in my ear. But you have like a plug, so my neck was just up for like an hour and a half. I got out and I was in pain.
Oh, hello.
Like
The complete opposite of what it's supposed to be.
my neck was just so sore for like a few days, and it didn't cure anything. It just made my neck worse. It was, and I was so salty. It was weird.
Literally.
That was
and
so salty.
figuratively salty.
I never did it again. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Save my neck from any pain.
Also, you're very in tune with like mental health and obviously she's my friend, so I look at her stories. So I take, inspiration from that. But I know you're very into like activists as well when it comes to like the anti-Asian hate, the BLM and all of that. With you now and seeing all this, I asked this recently because it's still a thing, even up till now. How do you feel about that? Because obviously we're in Hawaii. There's like 90% of us are Asian.
Yeah, I haven't really heard of anything like that going on here.
Mhm.
Has there ever been like?
I don't
There was
think
a
so.
few.
on Asians.
Yeah, it was a.
It's not as crazy as like mainland. Like in there, they have a lot of that happening in the Bay Area, and I'm like scared. Well, good thing my grandma doesn't go anywhere anymore because she's scared of COVID. But like if she was out and about, like that's so scary.
Yeah, because the things they would do just off of not even the recent, even the stuff in January is ridiculous.
Yeah, like what even makes you want to do that? Like,
Yeah.
what is going in their head?
I think it was just a domino effect of when one person does it. Oh, I can do it now.
Yeah,
You know,
fucked up
get
people.
brazen. Yeah, really
That's-
fucked up people. But
People just like openly kicking old people out there. Like,
yeah, like literally, like it's not even a regular kick. It's like jump kicks
Yeah.
and flying.
you don't even do that to anybody. Like, what? Why old Asian people? That's
defenseless,
ridiculous.
I guess.
You
It's
know
not
how
gonna fight back.
you are like standing in line at supermarket and random thoughts just come like, what if I just
Jump
Oh,
kick
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
jump
lady.
kick this old lady right in front of me?
It's
And you're
just-
like, why am I thinking that?
It's just like people with balls.
People thinking
with
that but acting
fucked up
upon
minds.
it.
Wait, people with balls?
Men.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
I was
kidding.
like-
People who just have the guts to do
Yeah.
whatever they're thinking.
Oh, I thought you meant like literally a ball.
balls. People with balls to throw at old people.
Like dodgeball. with
Dragon
balls.
Ball Z balls.
By the way, we're not insensitive to the topic.
Dragon Balls.
I mean, Dragon Balls.
it's just if it's so scary when you have bad thoughts and you have the guts to do these things. That's like a bad combination. Just
Yeah.
like stay out of the streets, please.
Yeah.
I don't want to get more into it. I think it's just, for me, it's upbringing, right? Because
Yeah.
some of these people are literally,
They were not raised right. Like
Yeah,
unless something
seriously.
happened to them.
or even
and they're-
mentally not
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
You know, so we don't know the whole story. I mean, it doesn't justify the action, but to kind of understand where it comes from, I think.
Yeah.
Because everyone can be shouting this and this and that, but no one comes up with a solution.
But some of these people who have done that, like they look okay. Like they look like
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, you hear it all the time from their family members. Like, they showed no signs and they're
If-
totally
yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
But that's because they don't know their own family member.
Mhm. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So with the Twitch, with you going to produce within a month or next month,
hmm
Start watching those tutorials.
More Kenny Beats.
what else does Caldee have in store?
I feel like I want to really up my branding, like, and I want to do this with Twitch. Have like a following where we could have like inside jokes or like certain like
Your own
a
language.
new logo, maybe. Yeah. I literally was gonna get the way I was gonna introduce my Twitch page was I was gonna get a plate of Caldee from L&L by wait, and then by alphabet like spaghetti noodles or whatever, like noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cook that, make it into what is the fucking mac salad? Make mac salad out of that. Spell out my name, my Twitch handle on the Caldee ribs.
You really have thought about this.
Yeah.
in
Because
depth.
everybody thinks my name is Caldee when I say it,
You
like
should
at the
do a
club.
collab with L&L.
Yo,
The
you
Caldee
see?
ribs.
Dude.
The Caldee
I
ribs.
want
tight.
to. I want to go as far as that. You know,
Yeah.
like be big enough to have a collab with L&L. It's like
Put it out into
it's like
the universe
Cactus
now.
Jack, but
Wait,
here we
Caldee
come.
ribs.
Isn't Caldee also the chips?
Yeah, literally, it starts with a C.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even made my logo into that font and on a bag of chips.
Because I know you have the
should.
Jolly Bee one.
I have everything. I have literally every brand. I should do rain. I should do like a skateboard, but I don't have the Caldee chips. And
It's
I just have
funny.
to turn the B
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
It's funny because like when I watch all the stuff that you make off your computer, I'm like, this is so simple, but I would never have thought.
I
to
know.
fucking
It's
think of
literally
it.
like, I don't know. I was just like bored one day and like, what if I just do this? And then I ended up making a bunch and it was easy visuals. And like Mass Funk is so like fond of it.
Yeah.
He always brings it up. And then I know it's up on the LED wall behind me when I play when people make noises
You
or
know-
like when they point.
It's funny because like me or any other DJ would have like one logo. Yours would like interchange every 15
Yeah.
minutes or every 10 minutes or some
It
shit.
really it makes a difference when you have your own shit, like
Yeah.
for shows especially because
Mhm.
people are not just listening to you; they're paying attention, really like paying attention on stage.
Mhm.
Especially when you're a DJ.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
and
you're
like people tend to
standing in
just
one
like
spot.
turn around. Like I know I do that sometimes. Like at shows, just turn around, look at everybody else, and like at festivals and stuff. But with the visuals, you catch their attention in more than one way.
Right.
Like they're listening to you, and they're also watching what you put on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the whole thing about like branding too. So it's really important, and that's why I thought I would be like, who the fuck am I to have my own visuals? You know, nobody else does it. But I was like, this is literally so cute. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And that's
And
what will
everyone likes it.
separate you from everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also with branding too, you're very fashion connoisseur.
I don't know where I get that from. Pinterest.
No, that you're very. I don't know what it is. So I'm not hitting on her. You have a set of fashion where you look good, like you know what looks good together with colors and like.
I think it's my inspiration is colors. Like me and Nick also like I put him in certain clothes because I know he likes pastel colors. Like I got that from him, and I think you just start with colors and you just see, like I don't know, like the silhouettes of like clothes and put an outfit together.
I'm like a dude, so I don't know how to do that.
Dudes are like shirts, pants. That's it.
No, yeah. So like when I look at your like even your studio that you guys built, it's very pleasing to the eye.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
The colors, because the colors stand out. I literally have a yellow chair that was from Ross. And then, like yellow goes with the red. Think Iron Man or like basketball teams, any sporting teams. Yeah, McDonald's. Just know what colors go together.
No, I mean, that's why McDonald's is
Pizza
number
on
one,
your
bro.
Hat,
Yeah.
You just have to know what color goes with what, and then just put furniture.
Mine's just black, white, gray, and red.
And then together,
Occasionally,
stripes,
look.
pink. You're wearing pink today.
It's a shade of red.
Pink and red,
But yeah, like just being able to have all these, I guess you would call talent because not a lot of people can do that, which is combine colors, do art, choice of music, to be able to play everything. And also be
I should have more followers.
yeah, facts. Very personable too. Very, very have a personality. Because I think as a girl, a lot of DJs that are women that I know, not from here, but like elsewhere, they're very I don't want to say cocky, but
full of it. Okay.
not full of it, but
it?
they talk their shit a lot because they feel
They know
the
their
need.
hot stuff. Okay.
Women? Women DJs?
Yeah, they feel they need to because they get held to this standard like, oh, you're good for a girl DJ. You know what I mean?
Have I ever gone that?
Have you ever? Oh, that's what I was getting at. I was like, have you ever experienced that? Like, oh, you're really good for a girl.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I've like heard it in person or I've read it. I think I've gotten that a couple times.
Really?
I've definitely gone like, oh wow, you're a DJ and you're a girl. It's like, is that
like-
impossible? Like,
yeah,
is
it's like,
that
what
is
the
that weird?
fuck? Should I be flattered? Should I be
Yeah,
insulted?
they're like confused. Like, wow, you're a DJ and you're a girl. And like, okay, you can do it too.
Yeah.
It's
do
weird.
you get jaded, like tilted by that when people make comments like that, or it's just like, oh, you guys don't really know?
Well,
And it
it's
just passes
I
you.
rarely get that. I get thrown off when I get compliments.
Really?
Because I mean, I'm not used to it. I'm just like in my corner, like doing things. But like my first time playing for a crowd ever was for the tailgate. And these girls were like, "Oh my god, it's like so cool that you're DJing and you're a girl." Like it was girls who told me this, and I was like, "Yeah,
Women
cool."
empowerment.
It's like I don't know how to reply to compliments because it's something new to me, and it's not like a common thing to DJ. Like I guess like in my group of friends,
Maybe
but
thank
like
you would
everyone
be a good
else.
start. Thank you.
Yeah, but like everyone else, not everyone's a DJ, so it's like weird. Like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm a DJ, I guess. I hate saying like I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, do because if you were to be
I'm a
like, yeah,
vegan.
I'm a vegan.
Did I tell you
I
guys
don't
I'm
eat
vegan yet?
Yeah, it's like it's weird saying like what you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it kind of feels like you're bragging.
I'm an artist.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's why it's weird when people compliment me and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I used to be like that where I get like,
Drooling.
oh wow, you're so good. Like, yeah,
Thanks. And you don't think so? It's
yeah, it's like
yeah.
I didn't think I do that well, but I think it comes with I had to learn. Well, me personally, I had to learn that, when people give you compliments, it's just like accept them for what they are, and don't think too much about it, because
Right.
At the very least, they can just not say anything, but they took the time to come up to you and
Just say thank you.
yeah, just say
Just to
thank
start
you.
with, yeah.
You don't have to be modest. You don't have to just say, oh, thank you.
But
Yeah, I
it's
know.
you-
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm right,
You're
I'm
like,
good.
jeez. You're like, oh, you're so great. Yeah. What's new?
So I know.
So,
Tip me.
Which is surprising because you've played in front of so many people for a long time. Do you still get uncomfortable when people?
When they compliment me,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and I'm just like, thanks. Like, ooh, ooh, thanks. It means more if it's somebody who also is a DJ.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I haven't met, then I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, it's a real thank you.
Yeah.
Because they know,
They know what they're talking
exactly.
about.
Have you ever gotten like, well, besides the stalker, right? Have you ever gotten like hit on by like a lot of dudes when you play out?
Ew, dude, yeah.
girls?
At house.
Ew.
Girls, I had one.
I get hit on by a lot of dudes, so I know for sure.
From the back, and
No.
you turn around like, what's up? When you're at the club, maybe you won't have a hat, and they're like, so baby girl.
Turn
No, I
around.
thought you were about it. Let's go. I get off in 5 minutes.
My set's done in 5
It's
minutes.
done in 5, bro.
You gonna buy me a drink?
Oh,
Let me buy you a drink.
I'm assuming you get a lot of free drinks.
I
Like you ever get
at
offered like, oh, that guy
Ginza,
bought
I
you.
used to. Well, my friends just buy me drinks all the time. Like Scott, for sure. I always gravitate towards Scott, like when he's at Hawaiian Brian's, and I'm like, hey, what you getting? And he's like, you want one? It's just, I don't really have a lot of dudes like offering me drinks. Thank God, because then I would be like, no.
Because accepting the drink is like, oh, I have to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, or I could just like turn around and give that drink to my boyfriend.
True.
I've always wanted to do that. That's such a power move. I just took your money from
No,
my
so-
boyfriend.
No, that's what on God, one of the engineers here, Andrew. So he would let his girlfriend go out, like with her. He'd go out with her, and she's like, "Oh, babe, go. That guy's checking you out. Go get a drink for us."
Oh my God. you got to be really like secure in your
Yeah.
relationship to do that. For
Yeah.
sure. But I've never had that. Well, at Ginza, yeah. I used to take a lot of Hennessy shots before I turned 21, and I knew so nasty before I knew better alcohol. Just there, really. Nothing else. Nope. Well, I had one girl. We played a show together, and like we were in the crowd, and she was like, "Can I dance with you?" And I thought she meant like just dance next to me, and she started like dancing on me.
Oh, like grinding on you?
Kind of. And, like, I'm not gonna say the name because
No.
everyone knows her, kind of.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So we were in the green room, and then she started like, "Oh, you're so cute," and like petting my arm, and I was like, "Thanks."
Oh shit.
And then I never wanted to talk to her again.
Oh no.
Wonder who watches this podcast.
Kind of a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I don't think she does.
Let's
Yeah.
hope not.
I don't think she'll remember. She was probably drunk.
off the pot, I'll ask who it is.
Ooh. Glad that was over.
So that's surprising to hear that it's rare for you to get like that kind of attention.
I do get dudes like at house, especially. I hate being in that booth and there's like the fucking seats on the side and there's dudes over there and they're just like, "You're so cool," whatever.
Is it like military dudes?
No, local dudes.
Asian
Young
or local?
Asian, mostly Asian or like white. I don't know if they're local, but like
Hapa.
yeah, they're just like, oh, especially like requests, but they're doing a request just to talk to me. It's so annoying. It's like, please let me do my job and go away. And they're like belligerent next to me. It's annoying.
Do you ever get the drunk conversation where you should play this, and the room is gonna go
Oh
up.
my God.
All of us have gotten that like conversation. I'm like, yeah, do my job then,
Yeah.
or tip me if I do it. It's
How much what is the most you've gotten tipped for a request?
I don't know, 20. It wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, just 20. I don't get a lot of tips because I haven't played a lot of like
Clubs.
clubs that
Take
allow you to be
requests.
close to people.
Oh,
You know,
got
yeah,
it,
little
got it.
Ginza, but there's that like whole thing in the front, and then you're like inside.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So a lot of them are pretty well blocked. Thank God. At house, you're in that fucking raised booth.
Would you rather do clubs or shows?
Shows.
Really?
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting paid to play radio songs. You
Yeah.
know, like, I don't want
True.
to do that forever.
You get to do you at a show.
Exactly. And it's
Mm.
more emotion
Yeah.
than, like, WAP at the club.
Yo, good explanation
Not
for
the,
that.
not the Sleepy Howl remix.
It's just, you get to express yourself more in shows. And it's energy for you.
Yeah.
And it's created by you. At the club, you're just background music.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it.
It's weird because I prefer the club.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel I get more creative freedom at a club than I do at a show. Because at a show, I'm very, like, I have to open for this guy. So I have to play a certain way. Versus a club, if I was to get the whole 4 to 6 hours a night, I
Okay.
can curate the whole night the way I want.
Right. But that's if you're like an opener. I think we were thinking like headliner, right? Like if you could do your own.
No, I meant
Set?
like
In general,
In general,
like at
which
clubs?
Yeah.
would you prefer?
Oh, I never felt that way. Like I feel limited with energy wise. Like if I get booked for a 9 o'clock, of course I can't go like
Yeah.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
But I
Pause.
still feel the creative freedom
Mm-hmm.
to like create my own thing. It's still fun for me, even if it's a 9 o'clock. At least it's songs that I want to hear.
Right.
So do you prefer to curate a set for the hour?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So at Cascade, when I got booked for that, they were like, Santino was like, we booked you because you understand what the 9 o'clock slot is.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah. I mean, I can't really disrespect that, you know, because then
Yeah.
they'll never book you again. So I couldn't go over like a certain BPM.
Mm-hmm.
So I stuck with like
Damn.
chiller house and
See-
disco.
You couldn't go to a certain BPM?
No, like faster, because like everything else above, let's say like 120
Mm-hmm.
was a little
Mm-hmm.
too energetic.
Really?
So I ended up playing a lot of like Young Bay, like new disco stuff.
So like 118.
And like something I would play at Bevy, which is like the chiller. What is it called? Like bounce, R&B bounce and stuff. So I did that, and then I don't know. It's still fun though, because it's I have favorite songs for every BPM.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Damn, you can't play above a certain. I've never heard
You know
of that.
You know that.
No,
Oh,
but,
well-
no, I meant like
You can't go. I don't know.
no, because I've played shows, right, and I know what the time slot entails, but I was never told to play.
Oh, BPM.
It wasn't-
specific.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I mean?
super like strict. It was just like a little. Oh, like maybe don't play like 128 stuff.
Yeah.
But they're like chill 128 stuff though.
Yeah, I did play some, but I understood like it had to be a certain
Specific energy.
chill
Yeah.
It's
genre.
it's kind of hard too, especially if you play for like a heavier artist, like a dubstep artist or a trap artist, that to play a slower set because the
But you
audience
have all
knows.
that experimental shit like out there. That's the best part, because if you need to look for chiller stuff, then you need to really SoundCloud dig, and I love doing that. I have like so many songs that are like 2 likes or like 100 followers on SoundCloud, and I love that part. That's why I do like the 9 o'clock slot. But I never gotten booked for a dubstep show.
Really?
I'm not. That's the one thing I stay away from. I'm never booked for that stuff
Wait,
like
why?
that. I just don't have shit like that. And I was never known for that. Like Zax is known for. She started off with dubstep shows. I never got booked for that. It was either like,
Would you be opposed?
I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know what to play, because then I would do like experimental hip hop like Carmack. and it's still hard, but it's like slow.
It's not something you normally listen to.
Definitely. I play a shit ton of Carmack songs. Like when I get booked for Quicks or like Caldee, like those guys, I turn to producers like Carmack or like, what is that? SoundCloud, Lucid City or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Just like the smaller guys. I mean, Carmack's not small, but like
all
strangers
that
and
kind
whatever.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not opposed to playing it. It's just you haven't got booked for it yet.
Yeah, I don't shoot for it.
Oh, I don't. Also, you have a preference of gigs you want to do.
Yeah, like when they announce stuff, especially for like Electric Palms, I'm like at Santino's ear, like, hey, do you have like any openers? I really pick and choose like who I would want to
Direct support.
Yeah, not really slot because I could just like play a 9 or like they decide for me. But I only really play for people I genuinely really like. Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, because then I wouldn't be really into my set because I'm like, I don't know what to play for you. I don't even listen to you, you know?
It's like, oh, play for X, Y, and Z. Who?
Yeah, that was literally my first booking with Republic. I'm sure you know Watsky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got booked for that. That was my first ever Republic gig.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I was booked by a friend in the Bay Area. They reached out to her, and she told them about me. And then I got that gig, and I didn't even play hip hop. I literally played like Nightmare. Like,
oh shit!
What is that? I literally played Good Vibrations that night thing at a Watsky show. And
oh my god!
And the openers were like Connor and like Coins. Can you imagine me before them? And we were like at soundcheck, and they were like vibing hard. And they were like into. I was playing Carmack for a Watsky show, and they were like, "Oh shit, you're like my new favorite DJ." And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure like their drummer, like Watsky's drummer, was like talking shit. He was like, "This is a hip hop show, not an EDM show." And I was like, "Oh."
What in playing for that show? Did the crowd were they receptive?
Yeah, like I almost like shit myself being in that corner. I was so nervous because I've never played anywhere that loud.
Yeah.
And I was just like in a little corner, not even like the middle.
Yeah.
They put a table for me in the like stage right. And I was just in the back, and they were still like making like, you know, they were clapping and they were making noises. It was pretty cool. I have like a video, and they were like, woo, in the crowd.
Yeah, they were showing all the signs that they were into it.
Yeah, see, I think that matters more to like the show than for like artists talking shit, because it's like, you know, you set an energy right before the artist, and they're there for the artist. They're gonna enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So for you as a DJ to have the energy and the receptiveness of the crowd to interact, I think that's a great thing regardless of what you play. I mean, granted, it is a hip hop show, but you're still playing trap. You know, it's like taken from it.
It was like too much.
It was too much?
It was too much. Like, I'm thinking about it now that I would have been like, what the fuck is this bitch doing on stage? Like, this is a wrong booking. It was too much. It was too much energy for like an early.
That's like you playing Flosstradamus.
Yeah, literally, it was like that. That's how it felt. Flosstradamus at like 7 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know how early. It was like
damn
8 o'clock probably. That was the first one. So
Flosstradamus at 8 o'clock. Yo, what year was this?
This was 2016.
Holy shit, that's really hard for 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I was. I don't know.
At least you still kept the crowd, you know.
Yeah, and then I learned my lesson, and now they know that I can chill out.
I went from Flosstradamus to New Disco.
Oh yeah, I learned my lesson.
Other big name artists you play for?
Biggest is Cascade for sure.
Biggest is Cascade.
That's like top of my list. I don't know. I have like a whole Excel sheet of like my gigs just to keep track. Yes, and like all
for your
resume.
EPK.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, to write my bio, the unwanted bio. I hate writing bios, but you need it to know like who you played for. I don't know who really, but Cascade was my favorite.
You
it
said
was
Quicks.
the biggest. Yeah,
Quicks.
Quicks.
Yeah.
Dope.
Noizu recently.
Sick.
That was fun. I had to get that. I was just like, please let me play. Because, I mean, it's house and, like, the baby song. It's, like, very disco-y.
Yeah.
That, how come I can't? Caldee, I guess.
Nice.
Arm & Hammer.
Oh, you played for Arm & Hammer?
Oh, you said Miha, right?
Miha, Jana.
Didn't you meet Miha?
Yes, I have that photo. She's so cute.
That was that.
That
That was
ew, that
that.
was Republic.
No. I meant like.
Oh, did she go there after?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I went after. I went home after Republic.
Did you say ill? Damn. I can bleep that.
Yeah. Ew. Beep. Who else? Toki Monster. I'm naming the girls now. I forget.
Oh, I forgot Toki Monster was here too.
Toki Monster. Destructo randomly in Safe House.
Mm-hmm.
Quakes like 2 times. I forget.
Let's talk about actually.
Very cool.
No, let's not talk about that. I don't want to get into that.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No,
Because
no,
I'm gonna
no,
have
no.
a lot of bleeps.
What?
Beep, beep, beep.
No, just the stigma of the club with the letter.
Oh,
A.
venues.
Yeah, like why?
Well, I could talk about how it's got a great sound system.
Yeah,
I could tell you that it's really fucking loud in there.
because we all
must
played.
talk so much shit.
No, we all played there. It's just like
It's not set up for us. There's literally a drum set on stage
I remember
behind us.
we were.
Yeah.
I was tired from that one gig, and Caldee sat next to me.
And we were all just like squeezing on
Yeah.
the stage. But it's not built for a DJ set. The lights are like the floor, yes, that's for a club. But like once you look at the stage, it's like we're out of place.
Yeah.
It could be a sick venue. Definitely.
Honestly, if they just got rid of the stage, or they put at least the DJ off to the side, like where they control the lights and stuff.
Oh,
That'd be sick.
I like the warehouse next to it, even though it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
acoustically right.
Where they had the big shows.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much fun for K Tronada. But my ears were just like
That was the Red Bull one, right?
yeah.
that was
my ears were
such a
so
vibe.
confused. I was like, where is it bouncing off of?
Oh, I forgot Kaytranada came down.
Oh, I never opened for him. I would love to open for him. I also closed at Safe House. After I stopped getting like bookings, I would get the closing slots. Because I think my favorite was closing for Tor y Moi. Because I was playing like a whole Kaytranada set.
Yeah.
And I was really tired and I was hoping everybody would leave. But they were having so much fun. We had to
You had him like this, that's
yeah.
why.
And then we like stayed until the lights turned on. It was so much fun.
Damn.
So closing is as fun as opening, honestly, at Safe House.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Republic and the big room, but I love the intimacy of the Safe House.
Yes, because you can see people's faces like right there.
Yeah.
That's literally where I first saw Titabyte play. And I was like,
Oh, for a Greenleaf track?
I don't know. That was like forever ago. I think it was
Shitty
for
Bang?
So Super Sam.
Is that when 143 came?
Yes, the
Oh, I love that show.
first time.
Yeah.
The first time, and I was like so stoked to see like because I had never seen a girl DJ because I was new to Island and I was like, oh my god, I could do that. So I saw Titabyte, Noodles, and So Super Sam there, and then the first gig that I got booked for at Safe House, I like nearly cried. I was like, I'm in the booth.
Yeah.
It was so exciting.
I just wish they had turntables set up. Freaking.
you could, right? Sometimes they do.
Not well. When I opened for Borgor, they had
didn't.
Yeah, they had 4 CJs, and I was like,
Oh yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah.
put
not for a local
for
guy.
Morgor.
Yeah. So I was
feel like-
playing, and then so it's 4 CDJs, and I had to troubleshoot right when I got on because the right deck wasn't working.
Oh.
So I had to literally go on the furthest right, and it had no lights on it. So I had to mix by ear the entire time.
Oh, like the screen wasn't working, or what?
Nope.
Like the deck worked.
The deck worked, but there was no lights.
You couldn't see like
Nope.
even the waveform.
Nope.
Oh, that is
Good
broken.
thing you're a DJ.
Yeah.
Good thing
Like-
you have ears.
Yeah,
and
good thing you're
supposed
a
to
real
use your
DJ.
ears.
So I was like, fuck. I know I would load the song and start, but the computer was so far off that I couldn't even like
Oh,
look at.
because
Way.
you use
I used-
record or Serato?
No, I used Serato.
Oh, okay.
So my computer was here, the CDJ was here, and the
You're
mixer
like-
was here. No, I would. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not even gonna look at the waveform. I'm just listen to it. I know this is this BPM and this is this BPM." I looked at, it, matched it, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just."
I don't know how people play on Serato with CDJs. I never learned how to play on the laptop with the CDJs. I
Really?
think that would confuse the fuck out of me.
It's
I'm a USB.
well the thing
Girl.
that I don't care for. No, it's not that I don't care for. It's just I feel more safe with a laptop
Because you have everything.
Yeah.
Your whole library and your
versus
cues.
like with a
'Cause-
stick.
Yeah.
And you're limited. So
Because you might have forgotten something. Or like
yeah,
a key
or
point.
it's more like if they're not feeling this, I can go a different route.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel more safe with a laptop there. It's like at least I have the thousands of songs that I may never ever use.
Yeah.
But
that's why you
I
gotta
have the
load
option.
your stick.
Oh,
You
yo.
gotta load your stick.
Facts.
I have like all my old show playlist on
Mm-hmm.
there, so I could just go back anywhere. Or like if I run out of songs, I'm like, oh, I played the same thing from this show.
I feel it's just faster too, and make like for me to creatively put things together on
Yeah.
a laptop.
Yeah,
'Cause
I bet.
with a stick, you're just like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the only thing.
dude. Yeah, and you can type shit in, and I'm like
Yeah.
scrolling endlessly.
no, because like I would look for stuff, right? I would literally look for stuff and be like, fuck, it's not in the. I have
I know,
30
dude.
seconds. Fuck.
I know, dude.
Oh wait, you can search on CDJs.
You
Wait,
yeah,
what?
you can.
You can
But like you have
Just
to like,
literally search, and then it's a touch screen.
Yeah,
and you
it-
spell the shit out.
Oh my god, fuck that.
no, yeah,
I
you,
know.
You can, but it's not
I'd
as
scare you to
continuous.
like press anything else.
I'm scared I
besides-
might hit the needle jump thing.
Oh
that
yeah,
line.
yes, yeah.
I've done it once.
Finicky things. I miss CDJs.
So I was gonna ask what sparked your interest to become a DJ, but you just mentioned you saw Titabyte.
Oh yeah, that. My sadly my ex, because he was really into it and like was a huge fan of like electronic music, and I didn't know anything about like. Well, I was listening to Carmack since high school, but I didn't know that it was considered electronic. I was just like, "Whoa, this shit's weird. Nobody else is listening to this."
This shit's
In my
weird.
high school, probably. I was listening to Majestic Casual a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone started there somehow. I don't know. But from there, and then went to college, and then I got introduced to raves.
Mm-hmm.
My first rave ever was Haunted Wonderland with Laid Back Luke and Seven Lions.
That's a
Oh, that was
good rave.
2015,
14.
2014.
That's a good
2014,
rave.
and I was
Okay.
like, people are half naked. What is this? And it's loud. People look like they're on drugs.
Hey, shout out Haunted Wonderland. My first rave was Haunted Wonderland.
Oh,
20
sick.
Which one?
2012.
Who was in it?
There isn't really any.
Was it like a local?
It was at Aloha Tower. There's a lot of local DJs. I
Mm.
don't remember any notable names, but
You just
changed-
wanted to go.
changed my life. No, I didn't even. I was just like, sure, I'll go to this rave thing, and then
Oh, you didn't even know what it was about?
I heard you hear things,
Oh,
but
okay,
then
okay, got it.
you don't know until you actually go and you're like, holy crap.
It was
It's
insane
another
to me.
world.
I was like, I would never be half naked, and like a few years later, I'm half naked.
I know, man. I remember my first two too.
Yo.
Did you have crystals on your face?
Yeah, the glitter.
No, okay, it's weird because see the culture of rave, right? Like you guys have like this half naked culture.
I love it.
When I was in raves, we had parachute pants and colorful clothes.
Damn, how old are you? When were you going
I'm
to
20.
rave?
I'm 22, but I'm cultured.
No way.
He been raving for a while.
Yeah.
What
underage.
year were you born?
Huh? 98.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm older than you.
Really?
What?
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
No fucking way. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Hi. Why? How old do I look?
That's even more insane. No, because you're so like you're
Cultured.
just established cultured. You're just so yeah. I thought you've been like doing this like 50 years.
No.
Wow.
He's a student of the game.
Yeah.
I'm older than you.
Honestly, we've DJ'd the same amount of time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about me. Like, and you, wow. I learned something. I
kinda
was
crazy, huh?
like, I thought you were like slightly older than me, and I would call you like Kuya or something as a joke.
Like hobby.
But you're like
Call her
younger than
Kuya
me.
right now.
Call it Kuya right now.
I'm Kuya. It's like I'm
Ate.
daddy. Yeah. That's so weird. Okay.
Anyway,
Fun.
going back.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
parachute pants. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense now if you're 22.
No, he's been
No.
raving for a while.
Yeah, so I'm. Like I said,
How
I'm
old
cultured.
were you during your first rave?
What are you, like 7?
No, like 8,
8?
9.
Yeah.
Oh, the only reason is because my cousin introduced.
No way. So how old?
No, I'm dead ass. No, but okay. This is when I the only reason why I know of electronic music even back then was Castle in the Sky. DJ Sammy?
I don't know.
Really? Castles in the trance song?
No. Oh, I don't know shit about trance. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
I'm new to the electronic scene.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yeah, I didn't
You're
know
surrounded by it.
I know. I don't know. I didn't start listening to this shit until 2014. So whatever was made
Interesting.
before,
Mm-hmm.
I might have listened to it somehow.
If
But
it's like an
not-
iconic song. Or...
like Cascade and Dead Mouse, for
Yeah.
sure I knew about
Mhm.
that, but nothing
So
else.
DJ Sammy, Escape, no,
Nope.
none of those trance guys.
Nope.
ATB.
Nope.
Damn.
I'm not cultured.
Yeah.
No, so like my cousin would introduce. They used to call everything back then techno. Like anything that was electronic was techno. So that's what I thought it was until I learned about trance and all that. But
The
that's what I was.
subgenres.
Yeah, that's what I was introduced to. That
Wow.
at a young age. So it's kind of crazy to see like guys with like no shirts at raves because when we download off the computer, right? I would get pictures of like weird outfits and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like warehouse.
Hello, mom. There are naked men around me.
Come pick me up.
There's-
I'm scared.
One
There-
has a
people are
light up
doing drugs.
binky thing in his mouth.
Yes. Oh, that's
There's
so
big
funny.
babies over here.
They're wearing tutus for no reason.
Why am I in a tutu?
It's very interesting to me because I always thought you were in this for a long time. Just by how you carry yourself, how you play.
I mean, 6 years isn't yesterday.
No, but what I'm saying is like even then I thought she DJ'd longer. And
Yeah.
I thought she was in the culture longer than 6 years.
I think. Well, I was on SoundCloud way before college,
It's actually 7.
but I wasn't listening to mainstream stuff. Like I guess I got introduced to Nightmare, Laid Back Luke. Who else? Above and Beyond 2014. And I was like, wow, there was this whole thing happening while I was listening to Majestic Casual, and I had never crossed paths with that. That's crazy. Even listening to like Carmack, I should have at
Like
least
the
heard-
related.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I never really got into that until my first rave. And then I was like, this is sick. You can do that? I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like even at the rave you went to, even yours, like the energy in the room is
Yeah.
really high. It's like undeniable.
Yeah. And it's cool that it makes you feel something. Like,
Mhm.
it's like listening to music in your bedroom is something. Like, you'll feel it. But, like, at a show that's, like, even more amplified, I think that's what got me into doing it. Because, like, I want to make people cry
that.
or, like,
Yeah,
jump,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I really got into it.
Right.
So your roots stem in music. Like, what are your roots in music?
Fucking 7 years of playing the violin.
You can play the violin?
Yes, but I'm not going to do it.
So you do have some music theory.
I do have music. I
That's
hated
tight.
that was the worst part of playing in an orchestra, music theory, because
Yeah.
you had to do it on paper, like assignments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still like my left hand is still active, like with reading notes. But I probably can't sound the same if I picked up a violin now. But that was like 7 years of that, and just like I don't know. Before, when I was in the Philippines, I was just like surrounded by music because my mom and my uncle, who's like my dad, they worked in theater. So I was always hearing music anyway. So my life has been geared towards like the arts. Since I was young.
That would explain like a lot of like you
theater kids are extra, but I was never a theater kid.
Damn, I was theater. Fuck.
I mean, they're cool. Like my friends are all in theater, so
I was
I love that life.
I was that one kid at band camp because I was in band.
I love being like an orc dork
Sticking
or a
flutes
band
up your
geek.
vagina?
It's you have
Huh?
like. Wait, you were in a band? What?
Yeah, played the tuba.
Oh, damn! I don't understand air like wind instruments, air instruments.
Air instruments.
That's how you know I played the strings instead. Yeah, we had this whole like orc dork versus band geeks. Like we were not homies. You're like, you guys are lame.
It's like rivalry, right?
Yeah, we were just like the classier kids, and they were like bad kids in band.
Damn.
Bad kids in band.
Wow.
Oh,
I think I
missed
grew up pretty
that.
okay.
Yeah, we turn out good. Our brains are more like, I don't know, stimulated. Cute.
Wow, violent. What made you just want to stop? Was it the pressures of them telling you, "Oh, you have to play an instrument," or was it you just genuinely just like hated playing violin?
Oh, why did I stop?
Yeah.
Because I graduated high school.
Oh.
Because I wasn't gonna do like Juilliard or something. Like I wasn't good enough for that. It was just like something that it was part of the school's thing. Like in 5th grade, you pick band or orchestra, and I picked
orchestra.
yeah. And then it just from 5th grade to 12th grade, I just stuck with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I picked up guitar and the ook along the way.
Well, string is fairly similar.
I'm mostly just strings. I did piano classes when I was little, and I hated it. I have like spider fingers, and I have it like it's good for piano, but I can't do it. My brain is just like, well, my right and left aren't.
It needs to
doing
be the
anything.
same.
Yes, but I mean that's not how it is with violin. I just can't do keys for some reason. It won't stick with me. I even took it at KCC, and I was just like, I forgot it already. So now I'm trying to relearn music theory through keys and guitar.
Yeah. Especially if you want to get into producing, piano
It's
is
important, yeah. And
very helpful.
I've been watching a lot of that. And I'm doing like Fender classes online.
Oh, wow.
Just to
Okay, cool. So you're making strides towards the
I'm doing
production
something.
thing.
I
that's
feel
good.
so shitty if I don't. Like I skipped my classes for a few months because you have to start at the very beginning, and I'm just like, I already know this shit because I play for fun and like read tabs, but I want to be able to play by ear because I grew up reading music. So I need a music sheet, but I want to be able to like hear and like freestyle like a gnarly like guitar riff,
Like a
and shit.
solo.
Yeah, I literally want to play shit like AC/DC stuff.
Oh, like classic rock.
Yeah, I love that so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have that side that no one ever sees because I closed for a country show at fucking
That's
Safe House.
tight.
Who was it? Luke something.
Luke Bryan?
Yes, I don't know. There's so many Luke countries. Like, I don't know. But I just played like Queen, AC/DC, and Yui was like,
sick.
"You're a white people whisperer. What the hell?" And they were dancing, and I was like, "Oh shit, I have it in me."
No, it's crazy because like I feel just like dubstep fans, country fans are about the same. Like country and rock, they go
Really?
hand in hand together.
Right. Yeah, there were like really a lot of more drunk people at that country show than like electronic shows.
Yes.
Because it's like full blown adults.
Yeah.
Like just drunk as fuck.
It's like alcohol and country.
And country, it's
drugs and eat. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
but it was insane. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You ain't lying.
So in the entire pandemic, you've just like been going to school, learning, brushing up on some stuff.
Yeah, and it's hard to. It's not like it's actual school. Like I just look it up, but I need that discipline, to keep going.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get lazy or like I have too much. I have work and stuff, so it takes. It's gonna be a long process.
It's a hella long process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way longer than picking up DJing.
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody on this island is a DJ.
Yeah.
We're looking at everybody watching this podcast.
No specific shots fired. But anyway, no.
Shout out all the frat kids.
Hey man, now everybody's a producer. Shout out Splice.
I love sports.
Shot fired at young codes.
So with everything open, like I think we're going fully open in June
Are we?
in Hawaii. I think so. It's in June.
I thought we were
That's the
going back
tentative
a
date.
tier.
No.
That was false.
Yeah.
But I hear we're never going back to tier 2,
Yeah.
What are we at now?
tier
tier
3?
3.
3. Okay. Are we
Yeah.
going to 4 soon?
That's
I think we're
In
fully
June.
opening up in June.
June. Okay.
supposed to be.
Because I
Yeah.
hit a bevy. Because I want to do, that was my goal before the pandemic. My next step was to host a monthly party.
Oh, nice.
I thought maybe I'm established enough to where I could have my own show somewhere, and it had to be Bevy because like I love that place so much, and it's not gonna be like hardcore electronic music. It's easy to it's easy listening. So I wanted to do that before the pandemic and ask them like, hey, maybe I could do a monthly show because I mean Shy Shawnee was already doing that. What was it? Auto Body or what is it? But it's R&B.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
so
yeah.
fun. I played for I think yeah, I did one.
Wait, auto body? I thought it was cuffing.
Auto body parts. That's at Bar 35.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I want to play a cuffin. I want to play a cuffin party. But yeah, I wanted to do my birthday there in Bevy in June. So you just told me that we're gonna be open, so
Yeah.
maybe I could
Yeah.
do that.
June what?
Yeah.
21st,
June 21st?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm February
I
21st.
guess-
longest day of the year.
I guess we're gonna. I
What?
guess we know what we're doing on June 21st.
Is June 21st the longest day of the
Yeah,
year?
it's
Yeah.
the first day of summer. It's
Yeah.
a summer solstice, so it's like more daylight
Oh,
than
wow.
ever.
Sick.
Hopefully it happens, but they were saying that it depends on
The
state
situation.
rules. Yeah. We'll see. Either way, I'll be there.
Because I was gonna
Celebrate.
ask. I was gonna be like, so since things are opening up, are you going to be like looking for bookings? Like,
Man, Mole House is. I was waiting for that. I don't know who else is gonna want to book me, but I'll let them come to me.
it's kind of cool too because like, I'm not. No disrespect to other venues, but like when you DJ at like premier places like House, like District or Ginza, mind you, like it's hard to go from that and then
To
going,
Boda Cafe.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's like an image for you already.
Mm.
I mean, granted, we all know the money is pretty bad.
I know what you mean. Like you don't take certain gigs because you've done certain gigs already.
Yes.
Right.
Like
You don't want to take steps back.
yeah. I want to play for a strip club. When they were doing Wonderland shows at what is that called? In Caldee. Literally down the street.
Fuck.
Pier nightclub.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
yeah.
So they were like, I didn't know it was a strip club
Oh yeah. There's
upstairs.
poles upstairs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't
Here's
know.
a strip club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's poles upstairs.
next to a church.
Had no idea.
So you go and then you pray for your sins. I
yeah,
swear.
yeah.
Yo, oh,
They set it up perfectly
Yo.
for everybody.
Go on a Saturday night, leave Sunday night,
yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to
You,
church.
you go right from Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Oh.
Church
Next
is right
door,
there.
yeah.
I already did my tithes and offering at the pole.
Oh god.
I'm totally don't strike me. I'm sorry. It was a joke.
Somebody was like, "Do you want to play here?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want to play for a strip club." Like that's so sick, and then it never happened. I don't know if that was ever like open again or something, but I can't imagine myself playing there now. It looks scary in there.
Yeah.
So, but I know what you mean.
Strip club.
So you would never play for? Would you play for a higher end strip club,
Hell yeah.
like 939?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah. So
yeah, if it is,
939
you
is
tell me.
like very established.
Hey, whatever happened to that
Hawaii.
939 gig you said I was gonna get, man? Whatever happened to that? I was so excited.
It's still closed. Well, it became a restaurant.
Yeah, isn't it called like
939 Studio or 93 Studio, whatever the fuck.
there
like a
was a
restaurant.
strip club called like chicken and legs or something.
Oh yeah.
Some
Chicken and thighs.
Yeah,
Chicken legs. These girls got chicken thighs.
that was smart. That was the
Oh.
best pandemic turn ever.
Chicken and
Hell yeah, I'd
thighs.
play for that. But not like a monthly thing, but like I just want to be able to say, yeah, I played in a strip
Yeah.
club.
Right.
It's aight.
It's okay.
It's aight. You don't get to really play like how you want to.
Well, I bet
Oh,
if
really?
it was Chippendale.
Wow. No, I mean like like don't get me wrong, it's cool to like to do it, but like you can't really play it like a club. Like it's very like
Oh.
It's a lot of St.
Song-based.
John.
no. Like what I mean is like
Do they give you a song list?
no, it's not. It's not like a song list. It's more like so this dancer goes up, and you play a song, and they dance for a certain amount of time for the song.
Oh.
So it's like it depends, and then lap dances. The
so
DJ's
it's staged.
in control.
It's really staged.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
the DJ's in control. They're like, oh, this guy paid me X amount. Only play the song for like a chorus.
Oh.
Because they're paying for the song.
Damn, I did not know
yeah.
that.
So it's very
It's a whole different thing
yeah,
than
it's a whole
clubs.
different thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The whole system.
Unless it's like a certain type of night, that's normally how a strip club is.
Oh, I didn't know that. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to announce.
Announce what?
Stage 1. That's a
Oh.
thing.
How-
That's a thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that. How are you on the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, when I'm drunk, I'm excellent.
Okay.
I can only really like go on the mic in Hawaiian Brian's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really comfortable there, but at Republic, it's like more corporate feeling.
Yeah.
And you don't get a mic as an opener,
Yeah.
Yeah. they don't
so you
ever
can't
do
even do it anyway. But at Hawaiian Brian's, I'm like on it. I'm like I do the whole deal, like 1,
Okay.
2, 3,
Yeah,
and like put your hands up.
Sick.
Nice.
But only when I have liquid luck in me.
The liquid courage.
Yep.
Did you ever MC at, or did they have MCs at House?
No, it's just us. It's
So did you
quiet
MC?
mic wise.
Oh, you guys don't.
No, I don't do that for like club gigs. Definitely.
Really?
No,
They're more
I'm not good at it.
interactive.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We don't really have a mic at house. They only use it to announce like last call and shit.
Oh, because like
At
literally.
district you do, right?
Yeah, but at District they have MCs. Like Don
Oh.
K1, Chris Styles.
I mean, Devin doesn't MC.
Devin MCs?
No, I was saying like, does everyone really? I don't really see a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I do it.
No, I think it's rare. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's rare because I haven't.
Because that's
been
how I was
anywhere.
taught. I was
Yeah.
taught when you
Mm.
DJ, you need to know how to MC also.
You were taught like the classic
Yeah,
way. I feel like
traditional.
like OG DJing. I feel like.
OG.
Yeah, turntables and MCing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because like I would use that like playing like hits, right?
Mhm.
Like Mo Bamba.
What
I'd
would
be like,
you
"Yo!"
say?
Oh, I hype on the song like what do you call that? I'd be like, Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill. I would play it. People would know the initial part, right? I'll rewind it, be like, yo, let me run that back. Yo, if you're still in the building, blah, make some noise, blah, blah, blah. I'd say some
I
stupid
can't
shit.
do that. I'm not that kind of MC. I'm just like the typical electronic DJ. Like,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Countdown,
jump.
yeah.
Hype beast.
Oh, okay.
mhm.
No, or like, you know, when
jump.
you're like playing, somebody say, oh.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. For some
It's
reason,
kind of like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but it's like hip hop. I'm shy when it comes to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, channel your inner Missy.
Oh, this makes me want to listen to Missy stuff or Timbaland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to discuss in mind?
No, I pretty much.
Anything you want to bring up?
Watch out for my Twitch.
Yeah, what's the Twitch handle?
Oh, dude, that's what I'm trying to figure out because somebody has my name.
Wait, what?
Somebody has my name already.
Oh,
So
it's
there's
scrapping
Caldee's
time.
taken, even and like, ew, I just said my name a different way because ew, I've been hearing that a lot in my job. But Andrea Caldee is also taken. Like, who the fuck has that my name?
What?
It's for your stalkers.
Yeah,
Oh
maybe
my
it's-
God.
it's- I'm trying to think of a handle. I don't know what it is. I
Okay.
Also,
don't want
your Twitch account hasn't even been made yet.
I do have it for like commenting on streams, but it's right now it's Caldee backwards and then Caldee. So Idlak Caldee.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Maybe Caldee
so-
ribs.
I was thinking that, but I was like,
Yeah, it's not
It's gonna
the
stay
No.
stuck with you
Yeah, I
forever.
know.
yeah. And then Nick was thinking Club Caldee. I don't know.
Caldee?
Caldee official.
Oh god, I don't want any like underscores or like
Yeah.
the word DJ
Caldee
on
music.
it. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
but then I don't. I feel
Then
like I
you're, like,
don't
stuck to
deserve
music.
that because I don't produce. But my SoundCloud handle is the link is Caldee Music. But I made that a long time ago. So
I mean, no one's good.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Because
still in
Caldee
music.
music's not taken.
Caldee music. I mean, you're
Yeah.
in music,
Are you?
and
can
you're gonna
DM
produce.
Yeah, you're eventually.
Uh-huh.
Eventually. I mean, next month is like,
Yes.
you know.
I'm gonna manifest that.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
you can be
produce
the
soon.
res of Hawaii, even though you're moving back to the mainland.
Somebody was like Caldee 808, and I was like, what do I look like to you?
Caldee.
No.
I'm not even from here.
Yeah.
No,
We'll
or you
see.
can DM the person that has your thing like, hey, can I have the handle?
Could you?
Pinoy
you can.
Caldee.
And you can like come up with like a negotiation.
I thought you had to be their friend to like message them.
No, you can. I think it's whisper.
I tried to get Sleepy Howl
Yeah.
without the underscore. Man, I gotta show you the DMs, bro.
Oh. You guys are
Why?
fighting? No, because sometimes you if you pay them, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I offered.
Oh.
You offered, and they still said no.
I'll show you the DMs.
I'll see. Cause there's also like a gamer with my name, but it's
Caldee?
_easy.
Caldees?
He messaged me on Caldee's.
No.
Caldee underscore.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. But he messaged me on Instagram. He was like, "Can I have this handle?" I'm like, "No, it's my name. It's my initials." Because he wanted it for his Instagram, and he has way more followers than I do. Because he's like really like a
Popular.
big streamer.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like a gamer, and I was like, "No,
Hmm.
it's my name."
Damn.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird because your name is very unique. So how the fuck?
it's literally my initials.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do these people come up
Yeah.
with that name?
Caldee.
Caldee ribs.
Caldee.
They like somebody was like Caldee reta. Caldee reta. I was like, maybe not.
You'll think of something.
Yeah, maybe I'll just claim Caldee music.
Ooh, Caldee.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Too bad you can't do like emojis or the Japanese emojis. Or,
EBG Caldee.
Hashtag help Caldee get her name.
Yeah, I literally posted it on Instagram. Somebody's put DJ _ Caldee, and I was like, that's everything I don't want.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Exact. Yeah.
Well, I'll think of it because I need to do a test run for somebody because I might be sponsored by a beverage company.
Oh, sick.
Yerba mate.
But I wish that's like cracking a
Yeah.
can. It's a what are they called? A distributor.
Oh, okay.
But my friend works for them. They're looking for more ways to get their name out there.
It's
or
not
something.
Ninja Milk, is it?
Ooh, what is that?
Oh.
What?
You never heard of Ninja Milk? That's a whole another conversation. We'll have that off.
No.
That's not important.
I know, but it's alcohol, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sick.
Can you
okay.
not
I mean,
say-
it's gonna be easy because I might not get it.
Right.
It might not work out, but we're gonna do like mukbang videos too. That's why I didn't want to do music because it'll be like random shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see. But if I can change it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just claim it now,
Yeah.
so I can just
Before-
change it later.
You're right.
Be like, I want $500 if you want this.
Because I hate my name right now. It's hard for people to type.
It's hard for people to find.
Yeah.
Mm.
Elac. Wait.
Yeah. EEDLACALDEE.
Okay. Well, that's about
You don't
to
want to
change.
type
so.
that.
Oh, like forward and backward. Backwards
Yep.
and forwards. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's not pretty on Twitch.
Yeah. I know.
I can imagine. But yeah, that's about it, right? Everyone good? You don't want to bring up anything else? No beef, no hate.
No beef.
Fuck these other girl DJs. I was kidding.
No, I'm vegetarian. Did you know that? Did I tell you I don't eat beef? But I do. Nothing
okay.
else.
Thank you. The first female to be on the podcast. Caldee,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for doing this. All the handles for her, SoundCloud, Twitch, currently.
Ooh.
Instagram, I'll have in the description below. Once again, I am DJ Inspekt.
I'm Sleepy Howl.
I'm Caldee.
Okay, guys, thank you for listening. Peace.
Peace.